There's a story of a guy who I interviewed who has become a friend now, who used to work at McDonald's. And as you guys talked about, the way he found to make it more fun is by upselling like barbecue sauce or like sweet and sour sauce. So when customers would go through the drive-through, he'd be like, do you want fries with that? And they'd be like, yes or no. And he'd be like, what about some barbecue sauce? And they'd be like, what? And he'd be like, yeah, barbecue sauce, it's really good. And they'd be like, no, I'm good, thanks. He'd be like, really? Because that's what my last customer said. But then I convinced them to get the barbecue sauce and it's only an extra 10 cents. And actually they had a really good time. And then they're like, oh, okay, fine, then why not? And it just makes it a more interesting interaction for the guy working at the drive-thru, for the customer, and also improved the profitability of the McDonald's like drive-thru that he was working at. And it made him have way more fun. So each different day was a different sauce. The same guy, like we had a bunch of these stories in the book, but we had to cut them for space. But the other thing he would do is that, like, this ticks so many boxes of feel-good productivity. He found that their like ice cream machine would always break, and they would always get the engineer to come in and fix the ice cream machine. So one time he was like what a normal person does is like, oh, the ice cream machine's broken, let me just call the engineer, whatever. But what this guy did was like, I wonder why it keeps on breaking. Let me see what the engineer is actually doing. Let me read the manual that the engineer is bringing with him. Could I try and learn how to fix the ice cream machine myself? Has nothing to do with his job. He was working in the drive-thru, but he found a way he followed his curiosity and he took ownership. And he was like, you know what? I'm going to make it my mission to fix this ice cream machine before the engineer even rocks up. And the manager loved that. They're like, oh, wow, we can sell more ice cream. Now this guy is like interested in the ice cream machine. The same guy also built a leaderboard where they created a game with their drive-thru employees where they were trying to, the goal was put the bag out of the window before the car gets there. So the car doesn't have to wait. And they timed every interaction to see like who were the people working in the drive-thru who would get like the quickest bag out of window times. And they had a leaderboard. And all of their jobs became more fun. They improved their customer service. The manager freaking loved it because now customer service is improved and the franchise is more profitable. And this guy, Matthew, ended up being promoted to manager like a couple of years later. And he was like the youngest ever manager in the McDonald's franchise history or something. And when he was telling me all this stuff, I was like, man, this is so good because this is literally like the most boring ass mundane job imaginable, working at McDonald's. And you found a way to enjoy the process, to improve the profitability of the franchise, and also to get promoted as manager while having fun by just doing these simple things that involve taking ownership, finding a way to make it fun, bringing the people along with you. I love that guy.
That was a clip with Ali Abdaal. Check out the full episode right here.
Oh.
What? What was that?